Hello guys, my name is Sarah and I am a cosplayer. And I am actually a YouTuber for a year for now. Today, if I edit everything in time, is my birthday, and today is the day when I posted my very first video here on my English channel. Today I want to make an anniversary tag for YouTubers. I will post a link to video where I got those questions. They are really very interesting and I'm really very grateful for this amazing idea. Very first question, how have you changed from your first video to now? I don't really know what is it talking about my appearance, about my personality, or about my life. But to be honest, actually everything of this completely changed since I posted my very first video. A year ago, I was young and beautiful child who believed in her destiny and I actually looked differently. I had a beautiful long blonde hair, and now my hair are much shorter because they just fell off from my head. Roots are growing. Yeah. But I went through so many hardships. My life is changed completely, and I'm not longer living here on my very first video studio where I created my very first video. But I am actually glad and really very happy how my life looks right now. I believe that everything will be good and I will achieve all my dreams and goals, and I will have my long hair back. I will grow them back. I know that everything will be good. Second question, what video are you most proud of and why? Yeah, actually, a video from a paper. Can you believe this? I'm actually proud of my very first video that I posted here about Garnet Alexandros. My longest video, my hardest one video. It's not only about a montage and video editing, it's about creating the costumes itself. I created it for 3 years. It's about writing a scenario. It was my very first video on English language ever. And I did it like a complete movie. This video is 40 minutes long. And it was hard because all of this montage, I had many footages of the costume, of the pieces of the costume on my table. I had footages of me. The scenario was really very complicated because I wanted to talk about many different things. As always. It was hard. Right now I'm actually trying to write down subtitles to this video and I can't do this because it's way too long and complicated. I do it like for 2 months right now and I'm suffering. And I'm really very proud of what actually came out. And for a long time this was one of the most popular videos on my channel, and I was glad because it was the hardest video for me. And I was happy that it had actually big feedback. What is your most popular video? Video about 2 very popular things on YouTube. One of the most popular cosplay YouTuber Kleiner Pixel, and one of the most popular character Makima from Chainsaw Man. And all those things combined together brought me my most popular video when I'm following Kleiner Pixel's tutorial. Now it's almost 6k views. I mean, like, what? I'm so happy. I had like, it's a little bit sad because this video not was as hard as Garnet. I just used popular things, I just abused those mechanics and I received my popularity because of this. Not even with my talent, but with the talent of Kleiner Pixel, and I'm really feels a little guilt because of it. But at the same time I'm going to film another one video about Kleiner Pixel. I actually want to use this format about following tutorials. Not exactly Kleiner Pixel's one, but just following tutorials. Because it's really very interesting, even for myself, to follow someone's tutorial and to help other people to follow tutorials. What was an unexpected surprise of being a YouTuber? Being ignored is more hurtful than being hated. You know, I felt when I just started all this tutorial and video blogger things, I was scared of hatred. I was scared that people will mock me, make fun of me, they will write in my comments that I am ugly, I'm stupid, I am boring, why am I actually making videos? But it's absolutely not scary at all. The hardest thing is when you're posting a video and you're having nothing back. It has no views, it has no comments. likes and stuff is just ignored. This is the hardest thing. Sometimes it hurts so bad that you're starting to think that it would be even more pleasant for me to receive some kind of hatred. It's better grow madness in people than being just ignored. When you are working so hard on video montage, on filming the videos, on writing a scenario, on making all of this stuff like thumbnail, description, promotion it on social media, and when you're achieving nothing, even if you feel that you're making an interesting, a good thing, but you're just unseen because you are talking about not a popular, not a trending stuff, this is the hardest thing. Hatred is just a hatred. What is the hardest thing about creating videos on YouTube? Well, it's look like I actually already talked about it. Well, being an artist is a hard thing mentally, but physically what is the hardest thing on YouTube is actually making videos regularly. You know, sometimes you have an inspiration and you can create a video and you actually can spend a lot of time on creating this video to make everything good, or just because you're enjoying the process. But YouTube forced us YouTubers to post videos regularly, and that means that you need to have a timetable, and that means that you need to make it regularly no matter what your mood, your health, your everything. I know that actually normal, like common day jobs are work the same way, but day job you have 100% that you will have your payments with the money, especially with the money. On YouTube you never know, will your video pop out on trendings or not? If you are not a grown up enough YouTuber, if you already have an audience, it became a little bit more easy. But no, it's actually still a really very hard thing. Creating videos, it's artistic process, and discipline is actually a really very useful and good thing, but if you're making a lot of stuff against your inspiration just because you needed to do this, you kind of losing the reason why you're making YouTube. But if you don't doing this, if you're like posted one video in 1 week, but then second video in second week, but then you posted a video after a month, YouTube will punish you for that. Timetable is really very hard thing in video blogging. Thoughts on equipment. What has been the most useful piece of equipment you bought? iPhone 10 Pro. This exact equipment helped me the best because on my iPhone I can write my scenario scripts, film it, edit it really very easily and quick because of powerful soft. I can make videos thumbnail on it, video description. This was one of the best help for me as a YouTuber ever. So you don't need all of those cameras, lenses, good software, especially when you're just starting. But having like things that hold in your camera, I don't remember how it calls on English, it's pretty useful too. And the ring light with that thing, and the camera on your iPhone, just another smartphone with good camera and good software. And here you go. This is the YouTube in 2023. Have you had to deal with negative feedback or comments? How did you handle it? Well, as I already said, being unnoticed is more hurtful than being hated. But I was hated, yeah. I had a video, not on this channel, on my previous one. I made a video about maple pines. The reason why it went viral is because I named this video like I am Maple Pines, and all of those kids on my comment sections just wrote me that I'm not a Maple Pines, I'm a liar. But they are just kids, you know? It's not hurtful to be mocked by kids. They are kids. They are supposed to mock everything that they are seeing. Every time when I'm receiving some hatring comments, it's actually not hurting me because, well, he wrote a comment, so they are caring about me. I don't know really how it is working now, but even a couple of years ago, all the social medias doesn't care about what actually written in the comments. A recommendation algorithm works sometimes even more when you're receiving many hating comments. It's like a snowball. Is it a good thing? Well, this is another question, but it works this way. So sometimes it's not a bad thing to be hated. And the last question, what advice would you give to someone thinking or starting YouTube? Oh yeah, I have this advice and I really needed it myself when I started a YouTube channel, and I'm really very glad that I did it 4 years ago. And the advice is, it's never too late to start. When I started a YouTube, it was in 2018, I felt like the whole world is actually a YouTuber now and I'm way too late to start. This is so bad. Why do I want to start it? It's actually not a thing anymore. Well, maybe if I started TikTok back then, I became already popular and viral, but you know, I will open a secret for you. I'm doing YouTube not because I'm only want to be popular girl. I just want to have some kind of show existing about the thing that I'm enjoying and loving to do. And I actually have a TikTok. You can subscribe to it. Thank you. And right now, if you want to start a YouTube channel, first of all, ask yourself why you want to start it. You want to start it because everyone doing it and you want to become popular, or you just want to start it because you enjoy making videos and you want to have something like you creating it by yourself. You're like a main star of your own TV show. This is an amazing feeling. So if you have the same mindset, you will succeed no matter what. If you want to become viral, trending, and you really want to have it as your job, like as your job as a YouTuber, but you have no idea what are you gonna talk about, what things are interesting for you, you want just to abuse trends or something like this, well, you still can do this, but it wouldn't be that easy. YouTube is actually really very hard thing to do. Maybe you should try TikTok. It's actually not a joke. It's much easier to make TikToks and you will have more feedback. So this was my story about a YouTube. Yay! I wish that it helped you, it gave you an inspiration, or you just had a good time spent with me. I'm so grateful for you for being here. I love you so much. Yes, it's still my birthday actually, and if you want to support me, please, the best way you can support me is to subscribe to my channel and leave a like and leave a comment so YouTube recommendations will work and stuff. It's really very important. And you can actually support me with your donations. Yes, I adore them so much. Last time when subscribers supported me with their donation, I put all their names on my laptop, and there is still plenty of space for it, so you can add your names too if you will send your donation through donation alert, or if you will send it to my cards, bank accounts, if you are from Russia or from countries that haven't blocked Russian banks. Yeah, they still exist though. Thank you so much guys for all of your wishes and all your support. I'm really very grateful. Because of you, I am able to do the thing that I love, and I'm really very happy. Bye. Have a nice day.